Heihachi has some defensive tools in this game that are really good. He has access to 2 Sabakis and a stance that can reverse attacks when he's in heat. If you know how to use them, it can make people really scared of challenging your pressure. So here's what you need to know about them. Back 1+2. This is Heihachi's old Heaven's Wrath reversal, but it got turned into a Sabaki. Unlike in Tekken 7, it does not work on several knee, elbow, and headbutts anymore, but it works on any other mid and high attacks. Its parry window is huge. It works from frame 5 to 30, so it's quite easy to use it effectively. This is a good button to go into heat mode, and if you already has that active, you can heat dash for a guaranteed ground hit. But you gotta be careful not to get too predictable with it. The move can be beaten by throws, they can block and punish it since it's -11, or worse, they can sidewalk and launch you. Up back 2. Another Sabaki, but this one only works on punches. As the parry window is shorter than the previous one, working from frame 5 to 12, and is also limited to punches, you will need better reads to use it. This doesn't guarantee any follow-ups if the opponent holds back to get out of the knockdown, so it's best used at the wall to get a wall splat combo. Fujin stance during heat. And finally, his Fujin stance becomes a reversal when in heat. The manual transition unfortunately is too slow to be useful as a defensive option when being pressured, so it's meant to help you enforce your stance instead, because it makes it difficult for them to challenge it. Again, it loses to elbow, knees, jumping attacks, but not throws this time. You can still escape them if you go into Fujin. A cheesy way to use it is by doing while standing 4-4 into stance on block, just like Reina, because if they don't use a hop kick or something else that beats it, they will get kicked away. Another way you can use the fear of the reversal against the opponent is after a 4-3 or 1-2 into Fujin. Then you can go into an option that makes you enter another stance and creates a very nasty pressure sequence. If you notice the opponent is always challenging after blocking your attacks, back 1+2 is gonna catch them a lot. But try not to abuse this, because the more you use it, the less effective it's gonna become. This is a great button to activate heat, build your warrior instinct stacks, and get some extra damage when you heat dash. So just allow them to be aggressive when you have some of your attacks blocked. This way they get conditioned, and back 1+2 becomes a lot more reliable when you need it. Against more defensive players, up back 2 might be a much better option. It is harder to punish, and even though it doesn't give you as much reward, you can again just condition them into be challenging certain situations with jabs and downward ones, and when you need it, especially at the wall, you can do up back 2 to beat that and get a wall combo.